Alright. There is one more Lawrence Welk album, because we have a Lawrence Welk Christmas album in here. This record appears to be in pretty good shape. It is put out by Pickwick, which is part of MCA, if I didn't mention earlier. It is SPC number 1019. There's the front. It's called Lawrence Welk, The Christmas Song. This record was one of the most played records. This was the most played Christmas record in my house, I'd say, probably, or the oldest one, certainly. And the sleeve for it is open on two sides, but it's still here incomplete. This one was put up by Mistletoe as well. It is number pt.14, and it is Christmas Time with Gene Autry. So it's all Gene Autry Christmas music. Obviously, this one was really popular because my father was, all westerns and country music. So a Gene Autry Christmas album would be ideal. And Gene Autry had a really, really good voice for Christmas music, I honestly think. So, we also have a Ray Conniff and the Ray Conniff Singers Christmas album, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. This was put out by Columbia. It's a stereo record, number CS8692. It has a lot of fingerprints on it, but it appears to be in good shape otherwise. We did listen to this once in a while, although I didn't really care so much about this one. There were a couple of these that were just sort of in the house, listen to once in a while, the one time during the decorating, and then didn't listen to that again, This one says Christmas Greetings, and it's Columbia Special Products release, number CSS1433. It's a stereo album. This one appears to have a lot of light scuffs and scratches on it. Yes, on both sides. Possibly enough to affect the sound of some of the songs on this one. And this has things like the New Christy Minstrels. It does have Burl Ives on here once. It does have Ray Conniff on here once. It does have instrumental, things like that. This is sort of random Christmas stuff. And this is the original. It's the original Gene Autry sings Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and other Christmas favorites. So it's the second Gene Autry Christmas album. It's possible that this could have mostly the same songs that was on that other album and just be a later version of the release. And, I mean, it's not the same release because it doesn't have the same name, but it's probably very close. It says this was put out by Grand Prix Records, which I haven't heard of really, and it's in stereo. And the only number that's listed on it is KX11. But this is the album. Here. And that's the back there. And the last remaining Christmas record I have, I didn't realize I had. Judging from the way it looks, it appears it's actually the entire episode of A Charlie Brown Christmas in audio on a record. It just says Charlie Brown Records, A Charlie Brown Christmas, written by Charles M. Schultz, number 3701, and starring, and it lists the Peanuts characters. And it doesn't say anything else. So I'm guessing it's not, and there's no separation grooves between songs, so it's not songs. I'm guessing it's just the entire episode. It's dirty. It has some scratches on one side. This is not one of our original albums, I'm certain. and I don't have a sleeve for it. It was inside the Geometry, the last Geometry one I had. So I don't even know where that one came from. It does appear like it's in playable condition, but it looks like it's definitely going to be affected by its damage. There were three other records, four other records similar that did not have sleeves. One of them actually even even the label is not really readable on one side of this one, but this is a Somerset record of John Philip Sousa songs. I don't know who by. I don't know what orchestra or anything is playing them, what versions they are. It says it's number SF 4800A, but most of the other information and everything, the sticker on the other side isn't even totally complete. So, oops. So that didn't have a sleeve, and I don't know where it came from. That Best of Jim Reeves Volume 1 record does not have a sleeve, because we've gone through them all, and I haven't found it yet, although the record is in good shape. And I found another record, which actually appears to be in good shape. It's just so dirty and dusty that it looked really bad to me at first. Says that it's a Roger Whittaker album, the album Evergreens. Apparently it is half of a double album, because it says side A and side D, which I heard from someone when I got that Quadrophenia album a few weeks back, that's set up that way, so that when you put it on the flipping turntables, when you put the two records together on the flipping turntables, it'll make it so that you can hear all four sides in the correct order. So the first and fourth side are on one record, and the second and third side are on the other. So this is actually in good shape, but it's only one out of two records, and I don't have a cover that I'm aware of. The only other record that I located is inside of a sleeve, and that sleeve is inside of a sleeve, but it appears to be an incomplete sleeve because the outer sleeve does not say who the group is, although I don't know who it is. It's the Letterman. It's another album from the Letterman, which is like the very first album pretty much that I went through earlier today. The record is in good shape. According to the record's name, it is put out, it is a Capitol record. It's the Best of the Letterman. It's a stereo, number ST2554. Actually, was it checking to see if it's no indication here that it may have been a double album, because this is a side 1 and 2. But this is one side of the sleeve I have, which appears to be the back of the album. But then the other side does not go all the way over, and it has no names or anything, it just has an image. So, and then it flips open because it's ripped completely. So it's not, the glue's come undone. But since these two ends on the side here don't line up, I'm guessing that this was half of a double album. Although the back crease doesn't indicate that it came out of anything or that it ripped from anything. It's just, I'm not really sure about it, I guess is the best way to put it.